Let's do another episode on health. Here we are in Brooklyn again, and we're going to talk about, is bread a processed food? The answer is yes, but then they'll say whole wheat bread, of course that is good, it's healthy, and in moderation I guess it's okay, but it is crushed flour, so it's the very similar thing except that it has the wheat and flour, but again it has the fiber, which is much better than white bread, that's for sure. And just to let you know, we're here in part of Brooklyn that's towards Prospect Heights. It's east of Prospect Heights, heading towards kind of a manufacturing area, Grand. A lot of manufacturing on this street, and you can smell the paint. It smells like car paint. So let's get out of here. Then the other thing I have to say that these doctors have said, which is instinctively what I think children know, is you shouldn't eat on a clock. He said, mix it up. Your body is not a clock. It doesn't and then if you eat 12, breakfast, lunch at noon, and even the names, breakfast, lunch, dinner, are so rigid that your body starts to get used to that, and then you're eating just for the sake of eating, not because you're hungry or you need to eat. He said even marathon runners have 10% fat, so you can live a long time. But the point is not to starve, but the whole word starvation is a strange word. You could be malnourished and be eating a lot. Most of the people, it appears, in America are malnourished while obese. Malnourished just means bad nutrition. And he said something interesting, is that we should eat kind of randomly, keep the body. He also says to eat once a day, which will help you with autophagy, he calls it. Autophagy is your body's process of using wasted parts of the cell, and it won't do that until it doesn't have other food coming in. So once your brain, he says, is designed to work on glucose or fat. I think they call that ketones. I'm not up to date on all the science, but it's important for a body to know that. And if you think about man in its evolution, it must have had periods of low food. It couldn't have been. In fact, if you just read The Wealth of Nations, that's all he talks about is lack of food and lack of abundance, and deer and everything was deer.